2,000 years ago, on Africa's northern coast, a powerful city rose, Carthage. Born from Phoenician sailors, Carthage ruled trade across the ancient seas. Its markets overflowed with gold, silver, ivory, and slaves. But behind the wealth stood gods who demanded fire. The god Baal-Hamon and his queen Tanit, feared, not loved. When drought came or war neared, Carthage offered its firstborn. A hollow bronze statue of Baal glowed red from within. Infants placed in the arms of the god. The drums rose to drown the screams. For centuries, the ritual continued, sacrifice for prosperity. Carthage became rich, feared, and untouchable. But across the sea, a new power rose. Rome. Rome envied Carthage's wealth. Carthage feared Rome's ambition. In 264 BCE, the First Punic War began. Sea against sea. Rome won, but Carthage rebuilt, stronger and prouder. Then came Hannibal, Carthage's greatest general. He crushed Rome's legions at Cannae. 50,000 Romans died in a day. For years, Hannibal ravaged Italy, but never reached Rome's gates. Rome struck back, invading Carthage's homeland. Hannibal returned home and was defeated at Zama. 202 BCE, Carthage surrendered. Its navy destroyed, its pride broken. For 50 years, Carthage lived in humiliation. Yet still it grew. Rome grew fearful again. They said, Carthage must be destroyed. In 149 BCE, the Third Punic War began. Rome's final strike. Carthage fought for 3 years. No surrender, no food, no hope. The city burned day and night. Fire consumed temples and homes. Roman soldiers killed every living soul they found. The cries of the dying echoed for 7 nights. At last, Carthage fell, its last defenders buried in ashes. The Romans looted everything: gold, art, history itself. Then they set the city ablaze once more, until it was nothing but dust. General Scipio wept as he watched the flames. He whispered, "One day, this will be the fate of Rome, too." When the fires cooled, Rome cursed the ground with salt. They swore that nothing would ever grow on Carthage again. Centuries passed. Only sand and ruins remained. Archaeologists later found thousands of urns, ashes of sacrificed children, a city that mastered the seas, destroyed by its own cruelty. Today, the ruins of Carthage lie silent beneath Tunis. 2,000 years later, the soil still remembers the fire. Empires fall. The earth forgets nothing. Carthage, 400 BC. Massive bronze gates open to a harbor filled with sails. Markets overflow with silver, purple dye, and ivory. Priests climb temple stairs carrying incense bowls. Maps carved in bronze show their control of the Mediterranean. Sailors chant prayers to Baal-Hamon before voyages. Carthage's navy, the largest of its age, rules the seas. Roman envoys arrive with cold stares and hidden fear. Gold flows to Rome in uneasy peace, but suspicion grows. Every treaty feels like a trap. Hannibal is born, the child who will hate Rome forever. Elephants march through the Atlas Mountains. Rome trembles at the name Hannibal Barca. Victory at Cannae. 50,000 Romans fall in a single day. But Rome refuses to die. Carthage begins to lose her god's favor. Sieges tighten, trade routes vanish. Starvation, citizens grind bark into flour. Rome's final army encircles the city. The assault begins. Walls crumble under flaming stones. Carthage burns for 17 days and nights. Silence, only wind and ash remain. Roman generals walk through rubble without speaking. Salt is scattered on the soil, a curse for eternity. The once living city becomes a graveyard of stone. Years pass. Grass grows through burned streets. The sea carries whispers of the lost empire. Fishermen find blackened pottery on the shore. Centuries later, Roman Africa rises upon Carthage's ashes. But legends persist, that voices still echo beneath the ground. Monks whisper that cursed stones bring madness. Only fragments remain, inscriptions nobody can read. The empire that fed its gods now feeds the earth. Desert sands bury the last harbor. Silence again, eternal, until one day, explorers return. They find walls older than Rome itself. Unearthed idols glare through centuries of darkness. Scrolls describe the city that Rome erased. Europe gasps. Carthage was real. Historians argue. Who was the real monster? Was Carthage cruel or merely defiant? Even in ruins, their art speaks of pride. Their ships once touched every shore from Spain to Egypt. Their language, lost forever, lives only in fragments. Rome's victory became its own curse, for empires that destroy often become what they hate. 2,000 years later, the earth still remembers. Winds from the sea whisper, "We were Carthage," and the ruins answer with silence. The city of merchants, the city of gods, the city of blood, the city of fire, the city of salt, the city of silence, the city beneath the sand, the city time forgot, the city Rome feared, the city that will never return. Carthage, 146 BCE.